in Gaza. But is Israel listening?
We are about a mile away from the Gaza Strip. We are hearing outgoing artillery hitting Hamas locations over in that location.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Post-war arrangements for Gaza. Senate Leader Chuck Schumer delays the holiday recess for lawmakers in the upper chamber, a last-ditch effort to strike a deal for aid for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you and your accounts.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Mix 1041, we're on mixtv.tv. It is 5 minutes after 7 a.m. on a Friday morning. It is the 15th day of December. As we say good morning to all of you, Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. We're also on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And good morning to all of you here. As this morning, we report Bradley County Board of Education met last night, and during the meeting, Rob Cresswell, the founder of Greg O2, a nonprofit organization dedicated to donating anti-choking devices, informed the board that all Bradley County schools will be equipped with LifeVac devices in their cafeterias. The device is easy to use, have saved over 1,000 lives in the United States, and they were donated to the system. And a big announcement during that Bradley County Board of Education meeting last night. Beginning in January, all schools in Bradley County schools will offer free breakfast and lunch to all students. Big announcement. Let me repeat that. The Bradley County Board of Education meeting last night, the announcement made. Beginning next semester in January, all Bradley County schools will be offering free breakfast and lunch to all students. And it will run from January through the 24-25 school year. That's a change in federal funding allowed the Bradley County school system to qualify for the free lunch program for all students. The Cleveland Daily Banner reported that Charles Franklin Garrett, age 44, of Cleveland, pleaded guilty to firearm possession as a felon and now faces trial in Bradley County for allegedly unintentionally killing Xavier Rouse. Authorities claim Garrett was attempting to murder Jordan Myers instead. Garrett charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degry murder, felony murder, other charges, and previously convicted in 2013 on aggravated burglary. Garrett's recently serving a 15-year sentence, transferred to Bradley County from the Irwin County Detention Center in Georgia on November 28th. The trial began December 12th. Current bond set at $500,000. Will keep you up to date. And 10th Judicial District Attorney General Sherry Taylor announced the conclusion of a multi-year drug trafficking investigation involving various law enforcement agencies. Raymond Scott Knox, the head of the organization based in Nyota, pleaded guilty to all charges, including conspiracy to distribute over 300 grams of methamphetamine, possession with intent to sell, 7 counts of distribution, and firearms possession as a felon. Knox set to be sentenced March 8th of next year, facing a potential 30 to 235 years in prison. The successful prosecution, a collaborative effort involving the TBI, 10th Judicial Drug Task Force, McMinn County Sheriff's Office, and the District Attorney's Office. Investigation led to a search warrant at Knox residence, resulting in the seizure of over 4 kilograms of methamphetamine valued at $50,000. Knox concealed the drugs in a modified propane tank at his Nyota residence. Law enforcement also confiscated multiple firearms. And before Knox's trial, 4 other key members of the drug trafficking organization pleaded guilty and received sentences ranging from 8 to 40 years. And Assistant District Attorneys General Ashley Irvin and Andrew Castle led the prosecution. That's the news at 7:09. Good morning to all of you as we get our first check of the streets this morning. Are you all cleared up?
I am. I'm ready to go now.
Good. Here we go. All right, come on.
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford and Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Good morning to all of you. And let me tell you, the more than $230,000 that you contributed for this year's WCLE Mix 1041 Empty Stocking Fund, all of those efforts, all of that, all of the money, all of that, all of the prayer, all of the encouragement will come to fruition tomorrow. We will have our Empty Stocking Fund giveaway tomorrow at Ocoee Middle School, and we are very much looking forward to it. Going to be a wonderful, wonderful day, and Brenda Lawson and her team have been working hard to get ready for tomorrow. If you shopped, if you wrapped, if you did anything, if you gave money, whatever, it's all going to come to fruition tomorrow at Ocoee Middle School. And once again, we thank you so much for a record-breaking year. It was truly incredible, and we're grateful. And it's just going to be a wonderful day tomorrow. Thousands of children will benefit from what you did, and I appreciate it on behalf of about 1,500 boys and girls who will benefit tomorrow. So we're very much looking forward to that, and we really also want to say thanks so much to our friends at Hardee's. They provide breakfast every year to all of our volunteers tomorrow at Ocoee Middle School, and get a great start to your day at Hardee's. Hardee's breakfast there for you, and one near you at Hardee's at 11 after 7.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
I'm Matthew Coleman of the law firm of Logan Thompson. My family and I want to thank this community for blessing us every day with their love and compassion. So as we celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, we pray for those same blessings on you and your family. So from all of us at Logan Thompson, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
And a restful New Year.
Give the gift of a better night's sleep this holiday season from Mermaid Mattress.
We'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid product.
Or get Tempur-Pedic starting at only $19 a month with 5 years no interest.
From all of us here at Chattanooga's Best of the Best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress,
we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Visit us at cleveland-nissan.com. We can help out with all your Christmas needs. Merry Christmas.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Here we go here, and here we go at Mermaid Mattress, Georgetown Road off 25th Street. That's at the factory. Stewart Road, right here in Cleveland, second location to meet the demand.
Posh and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 59 and a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies during the day and a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 59. We'll have rain late tomorrow evening with a low of 43. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers and a high of 55. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 25 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
The Judge.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Have you been thinking about trading, but lack of inventory and high interest rates have you holding off? Well, the wait is over. Cleveland Ford has plenty of vehicles to choose from and 2.9% financing available. So come see us or simply click this ad to get pre-approved.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
So we welcome you in. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget, what's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to my cousin tomorrow, Charles C. Holland. Hope she has a great birthday tomorrow. Also, Cammie Chase is going to be 15 tomorrow. That is from her mom. Haley Miller is celebrating tomorrow as well, a student at Cleveland State. Riley Hall is going to be 19 tomorrow. Jennifer Gross is having a birthday today. Her family says she's an excellent mother and daughter. Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock, they are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary on Sunday. Happy anniversary to them. Christian Medlin is going to be 17 tomorrow. That is from mom and dad. Edith Hathcock, which is Dr. Lindsay's mother, she is celebrating her 92nd birthday today. So happy birthday to her. Ed Jacobs also celebrating today. And then Andy Jenkins at Lake Forest Middle School. He is the Dean of Students and the Athletic Director there. He is celebrating his birthday on Sunday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they give you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
At 7:20, Dan Good is with us. He's the general manager of Crown Cleveland, home of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Dan, how are you?
Doing all right this morning, Steve. How you doing?
Well, I'm good, and those watching on MixTV.tv, you've probably seen Dan before, as they're on. You're a TV star. You can't help it.
I don't know. I think I have a face for radio, Steve.
Well, welcome to both. Anyway, well, Dan, first of all, before we do anything else, tell us a little about yourself and a little about your background.
All right. I grew up 20 minutes south of Boston. Married, 4 children. We moved them down to South Dartmouth, which is kind of a spot right on Buzzards Bay up there. They're all older children now. My wife was kind of getting the winter doldrums up there in the Northeast during the winter. We said we moved to warmer climates, did a lot of research. Crown is a fantastic company, great community-oriented, right down. They have spots in Florida, spots up here. Was a good fit based on how we behave, and here I am. Meeting Steve.
Dan and I, you were in our station, I think, last week or something, and let's just say, Bridget, we all hit it right off.
Oh, yeah.
Dan's one of us, I guarantee you. Well, Dan, first of all, you were telling me something about at Crown, you have a leasing, people who want to lease. You've got quite an interesting thing happening over there.
Yeah, it's a Northeast thing. A lot more people lease up in the Northeast than they do here in, the Tennessee area. And there's a lot of sense to do both. A lot of people think leasing's right or wrong, or buying's right or wrong. It's really not. It's kind of like a red shirt and a blue shirt, Depends on what you're wearing for pants is what will work for you. So we do have some lease programs with current interest rates the way they are. The manufacturers now are looking for a shorter term contract. So a lease will give you a 3-year contract, so you have better terms. So currently you can get a Jeep Grand Cherokee and a Gladiator for under $500 a month. I think the Ram is at $649. Again, the details are all on our website. So it's a good program. And then the nice thing is, if in 3 years you enjoyed your vehicle, just buy it out. I call it like a hybrid purchase, and that's what a lot of people in the Northeast would do. If it works better to save money for the first 3 years, then you do it. But right now, that seems to be the hot button.
So that, yeah, I mean, and you talk about that really being effective where you're from there in the Northeast.
Yeah, it was. I was very surprised to see that people didn't take advantage of it. And again, the challenge is it doesn't work for everybody. The most important thing is to meet with someone that has integrity, will explain the ins and outs of how it works. And if it's a foolish thing to do, my wife is foolish, because we just leased her Jeep Cherokee for 3 years, and it made sense to buy it out now. So I had options. I mean, so we just December 10th purchased her off-lease car. And completed the transaction. So in theory, you own it, you know. So it's a great program. The details are better served, you know, when you come in, talk to someone's circumstances. If you do 25,000 miles a year, probably not the program for you. If you do 10,000 miles a year, oh my gosh, absolutely the program for you. And it all comes down to math. You don't have to have a salesperson, you know, convince you either the math works for you or the math doesn't work for you. It's that simple, and usually that's the best way to purchase. Make it scientific.
We're joined by Dan Good. He's the general manager of Crown in Cleveland, home of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And you talk about integrity and talk about somebody sitting down and going to tell you like it is. That really is your team at Crown, isn't it? You got that's what you have there as far as your team's concerned.
Correct. And fairness to the community, if you're not that way, you won't last in the community. Everybody that, you know, shows up there has that expectation. And being new, I can tell you they give you that grace up front because they trust until you show you're not trustworthy. So we certainly don't want to lose that trust. And proper communication is the best way to go. And we emphasize that there. And it's part of the reason I joined the team.
All right. Dan Good is the general manager of Crown. So let's talk about what's on the lot right now, what you're able to get for people here as we are midway through the month of December. A lot of people shopping for vehicles, especially at Christmas time and the end of the year. I want to take it by brand, actually. Tell me what's happening on the Chrysler front. What's got you excited?
Chrysler brand, we have some kind of sport Durangos. You know, those are the ones that are a little bit hot. So though I don't expect in the Christmas season we'll be blasting out the Durangos right now, I do suspect come February, when the spring season is upon us, they'll get more exciting. Much rather talk about the Rams, Steve,
Well, here's the deal. So something you're going to learn quickly about Dan, and I've already had 3 people text me that they love you already, and on my personal phone. Dan is going to tell it like it is. There ain't no bluff here. There ain't no what. He's going to tell you like it is. So I love that. And you know, folks, if you know me at all, you know I love that. All right, let's go to Ram. Tell me
all right. Glad you asked. So obviously it's tax season. End of year, 2,500 and 3,500, and we got a plethora of them. So we can help you out. Grabbing a 2,500, 3,500. We have the 1,500s. So right now, this is kind of tax season, is what we call it in the car industry. Car industry.
No, stick with the other.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
Great. I love
so
it.
We truck industry. Everyone tells me I call everything a car, you know. Yeah, right. So that's a great program. And segueing in, obviously the Jeep Grand Cherokee, that lease that I spoke of, it's super hot. And not to bring another, then Gladiator. Those two, if for no other reason, just to see how it works, you know, come in and inquire. No pressure, no obligation. Find out how this thing's working. So, you know, Ram and Jeep right now are pretty hot. That's what I would say. I always joke. I treat everyone like my cousin. You know, you're not my brother or sister. I'm not going to lend you money, but I want to get along at the family barbecue. So I always tell you how I feel. You know what I mean? So that's.
Well, sadly, Bridget's family, those cousins are really close. That's a whole other story, Dan.
All right.
Dan, good. Dan, you're going to come back, buddy. I'll go ahead and tell you. You'll be back. Well, listen, how do we get all the information about Crown Cleveland?
Well, we're right there on Route 75.
Yeah. Exit 20, I-75. Yeah.
Exit 20, I-75. You know, come on by, or, you know, obviously, crowncars.com of Cleveland. That's an easy way to go, where everything's transparent. It's there on the website. But certainly, if there's any details you need, phone in, drive in. We're here to help.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful organization and a lot of great people. And General Manager Dan Good, how long have you been on the job now?
I've just been there 120 days.
And who's counting?
Yeah, exactly.
120 days. 4 months for Dan. Well, Dan, buddy, welcome to our community. I know you've been here a while, but we're so glad to have you in our studio.
Hey, I appreciate it. Great inviting me, Steve.
Thank you, sir. Dan Good, Crown, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, exit 20 of I-75, crowncars.com. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick news break right here, 7:28. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, let's get a check of. How about Dan Good, Bridget?
Yeah, we love him. He's
pretty
awesome.
Good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. He says, I am myself because I don't know anybody else. So that's pretty. Well, then he said something on the way out that I won't repeat. Okay. Hey, big news. Bradley County Board of Education. Last night, if you're in the Bradley County school system, you have a student in the county schools. Listen to this. Beginning in January, next month, all schools in Bradley County will be offering free breakfast and free lunch to all students. The program will run beginning next month, January 24, through the 2024-2025 school year. That's a change in federal funding, has allowed the Bradley County school system to qualify for the free lunch program. That is for all students. Also a tremendous presentation last night. And a man we're also going to be having in our studio, hopefully very soon, Rob Cresswell, the founder of Greg O2. It's a nonprofit dedicated to donating anti-choking devices, told the Board of Education in Bradley County last night that his organization is going to equip all Bradley County schools with LifeVac devices in the cafeterias. Devices easy to use and have saved over 1,000 lives nationwide. Wonderful. There is more news, including in the 10th Judicial District Attorney General Sherry Taylor announced that the conclusion of a multi-year drug trafficking investigation involving various law enforcement agencies wrapped up with an arrest, and quite a bit of detail there at the top of the hour. Also, so yesterday was the qualifying deadline for candidates for the upcoming March primary locally, and there are some local races. I'm told by Bradley County Election Administrator Fran Green, we're going to have that final list here in the next few minutes. So we'll tell you who qualified for the race. I can tell you that there were no party-affiliated, we're going to get specific now, no party-affiliated person picked up a petition or any paperwork to run in the Cleveland Board of Education 2nd District. That's Cleveland Board of Education 2nd District. No one picked it up. Now, they could still run as an independent in the general election, but I can tell you no one picked up as far as a party affiliation. All right, it is 7:31.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland, in front of Ace Hardware. Call them at 423-458-3007, online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Have you been thinking about trading, but lack of inventory and high interest rates have you holding off? Well, the wait is over. Cleveland Ford has plenty of vehicles to choose from and 2.9% financing available. So come see us or simply click this ad to get pre-approved.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home. And
may the blessings of peace, good cheer, and warm, buttery, made-from-scratch biscuits greet you this holiday season. From our Hardee's family to yours, Merry Christmas. We look forward to serving you all-day goodness in the new year.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at SeeRockCity.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
That is in stores only between now and December 26th. Scooters Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling, and in Sweetwater.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:35.
The holidays are here, and I can't think of a better gift for your loved ones or for yourself than a great night's sleep. Take advantage of holiday savings at Mermaid Mattress, and we can deliver free to you or your loved ones right up until Christmas Eve. Mermaid Mattress, where you'll always get a better mattress for a better price.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 59 and a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies during the day, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 59. We'll have rain moving in late tomorrow evening with a low of 43. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers and a high of 55. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 25 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, let's get a check of our CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored by the Town Squire. Going to be a big day today and tomorrow at the Town Squire. Don't forget that man in your life for Christmas with free gift wrapping. Great sale, great prices, holiday excitement in the air, the Town Squire. Your holiday headquarters for that man in your life. The Town Squire for 46 years has been helping their customers fill Santa's sleigh full of men's gifts by Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. The Town Squire, the men's store known for customer service, great selection of merchandise and name brands, and free gift wrapping. The Town Squire, the shop that appreciates the customer. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, NFL Thursday Night Football last night. It's probably going to be the last game for Chargers coach Brandon Staley of Dayton, Ohio. Raiders over the Chargers 63-21. It is the most points scored in Raiders history. Their long history. And the Chargers have never given up more points than they did to the Raiders yesterday. UTC men defeated Lipscomb last night in basketball, 82-72. It's the Mocs' 8th straight win. Walker Valley Wrestling all over Silverdale last night, 57-3. Tonight, high school basketball coverage right here on Mix 104.1. It's a big one. Bradley at Walker Valley tonight. Girls at 6 o'clock, boys at 7:30. We'll have it right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. The Lee ladies and men. Lee University doubleheader tonight at University of Auburn Montgomery. That's tonight, 6:30 on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Our coverage presented by CHI Memorial Hospital. Titans at the Texans Sunday, 1 o'clock on right here, Mix 104.1 on the Mix app, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Well, our longtime friend, Dusty Whitener, joins us, normally talking about Southland Finance, but I think you've got something else today. Is that right?
Yes, Steve. Southland Finance always up and booming. I mean, Christmas time's around, and giving out money. If you need Christmas money, we're always there. We do all kinds of consolidation loans. Sometimes that helps during the holidays. A lot of our active customers right now, we're offering Christmas extensions to help them through the holidays. So, yeah, Southland Finance is booming, but the reason we're here today is our softball team. We have an 8-year-old select softball team located out of Cleveland here, and we travel and play competitively all in the region and branch out, in other states and stuff. And this Sunday we're having a fundraiser that Lost Margaritas on 25th Street has offered to help us with. And we got karaoke set up in the back. They donate a portion of the sales back to the team. We're going to have a lot of raffles, a lot of giveaways, and we just like to come on and invite people out in the Cleveland community.
So it's going to be Sunday. What time?
It's 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. And what you have to do if you do eat there, you're welcome to sit anywhere inside the restaurant. If you don't want to partake in the loud music, you can still come. You'll just check in with our table before you pay your ticket, and that's how we get a portion of the proceeds. And then if you do check in, you go in the hat for a lot of free prizes that we're going to give away. So
sounds wonderful. It's we've been loving Las Mas, so hello to my friends there. All right, now what is your name?
Harper.
Harper, how are you?
Good.
Boy, well, first of all, I love your shirt, and tell everybody listening on the radio what it says.
Meowie Christmas.
Meowie Christmas. Do you have a cat?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't have a cat. Okay, very good.
It was ugly sweater day at school, so I was like, you ain't got your softball gear on? She's like, Dad, I'm not taking a change of clothes. I was like, okay. I'm not fighting with an 8-year-old at 7 o'clock. So.
Harper is very smart. So, Harper, tell me, do you play on this team?
Mm-hmm.
You do? What position do you play?
Second and catcher.
Catcher. Wow, is that tough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. So, what do you like most about softball?
I like to spend time with my friends.
You know what? A lot of times we have people your age and even older, even in the high school, we ask them what they like about it. That's what they say. They say the same exact thing. Are you playing yet, or tell me?
Well, right now we're in winter workouts.
Workouts.
So typically we start up about mid to late February, and then we start our spring summer season, go through July the 4th-ish. Then we have a small break, then we start back up in September, and then play our fall season through Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So we just completed our fall Thanksgiving, and the girls got a little taste. We're still 7, 8-year-old kids, so we're still in coach pitch. So this past the close to the end of the fall season, we decided, hey, let's jump in a 10U tournament, kid pitch. We've been training about the past year, kind of getting our feet wet in it, get ready. And they jumped in, and we done really well. We was able to get one win. It was a pretty good win for us. So they're excited about. It's going to be hard to keep them in coach pitch now for another 6 months after they got to see a little bit of that.
Harper, where you go to school?
Candies Creek Elementary.
And I think you know the assistant principal there. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody who it is.
My mom.
And what's her name?
Sarah Whitener.
Sarah Whitener. Okay, very good. And I understand, do you have a new little, did we have a
little baby girl? She was born October the 19th.
I remember that. You've got a new little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you like her?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what's her name?
Hadley.
Hadley. I have a niece named Hadley, as a matter of fact. That's great. So, do you help take care of Hadley?
Yes.
Well, and you're a good big sister, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. Well, Dusty, thank you so much, you and Harper. We appreciate you coming in. Hey, repeat the details one more time about Sunday.
So this Sunday from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., show up. All you have to do is eat dinner. We get a portion of the proceeds. Luis donates back to us. We have a bunch of businesses that's donated raffle items. We got gift baskets, a 2-night Airbnb stay, all kinds of other.
Is that at
goodies
your
to-
house or?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
We got all that stuff that we're giving away. We have 50-50 raffle going. We're going to have entertainment in the back, karaoke, dancing for the kids. We'll have some limbo, some fun games back there for them.
Wow.
So we just like to invite everybody out. And the biggest announcement, though, is Bridget's the headliner.
Yeah,
so she's going to be taking the stage about 8 o'clock. She gets a good hour.
She did a limbo at the station Christmas party earlier this week. She got stuck. And we had to go in there, thanks to Jeff Stewart and everyone at Rescue. We got her out. But anyway, yeah, Bridget's the headline. I didn't want to spoil the surprise.
Yeah.
I figure we can that's a real nice surprise.
That's a nice surprise.
Yeah, we can sell a few more tickets for everybody.
I don't know about that, Dusty. You overestimate her talent. All right, Dusty and Harper, I'm so glad to meet you. And I don't think that's an ugly sweater at all. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, we had a crew trying to come. I had 3 that came with Dwayne on Tuesday at 4:30.
Yeah, I saw that.
But a lot of them wasn't up for the 6:30, 7 o'clock traveling. Most of my girls, I got 2 girls in Cleveland that are still on my team. 1 in Collegedale. That's the most closest one. But everybody else is Chattanooga, Knoxville.
Knoxville ain't coming down here for 5 minutes with me, okay? I guarantee you that.
Well, if they knew you, they would, Steve.
I don't know about that. Dusty and Harper, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Sunday at Las Mas. Save me some fajitas and chips and cheese dip. There we go, baby. All right, Bob, speaking of, fajitas, chips, cheese dip, we have, the dip himself, Bobby Ludwig, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby's your Edward Jones financial advisor. How are you, Bobby?
Thanks, guys.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, I've got an idea for a fundraiser to add attendant you and Dwayne in the wrestling match. I heard that wrestling commercial McDonald. I think we need to get you and Dwayne in the ring for a charity event. What do you think, Bridget?
The charity would be seeing Dwayne in tights to never eat again. That would pretty much cure. You think Ozempic's a big deal? Just look at that boy in tights. I think you'd be all right. See you guys. So anyway, that has been suggested. I'll go ahead and tell. Well, not really. There've been a lot of people.
I'd pay to see it.
I'm sure you would. Anyway, you've got problems. All right, Bobby Ludwig, what's up this morning, Bobby?
Hey, the markets are up. The Dow was 158 points. The close at 37,248, another all-time high. The S&P up 12. They close at 4,720, and the Nasdaq up 27. They close at 14,762. So we got a Santa Claus rally in December in the markets. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Did you hear that it was just announced Bridget is the headliner Sunday at Las Mas? And that ain't the first time. And that's a whole other story. But
well, that's what I was saying. We need to get a little a wrestling ring in there for you and Dwayne, and I think that you'll bring more crowd.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Bridget, what? Let me just ask you.
No allowed, right, Steve? Hey, yes.
When Dusty Whitener said you're the headliner, doing what? I mean, what potential?
I'm going to have to get something prepared. I don't know.
And what? I'm saying, what will you be doing? Will you be singing, dancing, doing the limbo, as he said? You got stuck. She got stuck at the party Wednesday. We had station party, and poor old Bridget got stuck on the limbo, and we had to get the jaws of life. And it was embarrassing to her and her family. And her mom's still down there at the creek. But
it would just be a variety show.
A variety show? Ed Sullivan returns. Bobby Ludwig, how do we reach you?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
Hey, Bobby, I think you'd be interested in our prize today. It's our Mix 1041 MixTV.TV. 14 days of Christmas today. It's a $100 gift card to Elders Ace Hardware, where you spend about probably half your life. Is that right?
Absolutely. I'm a steel user, man. I've been there a lot. They take care of me.
So that's Elders Ace Hardware, $100 gift card. Call or text if you want to win. We'll announce the winner later this afternoon. All right, 423-614-6499. If Bobby would get off the phone, we could take some qualifiers. God, we can only afford one line, Bobby.
I'll just stay on and just claim me the winner, right?
Name it and claim it, Bobby. Oop, gotta go.
Right.
Okay, see ya. Bye. Now I said bye. That's better.
Yes.
I did say bye. All right, it's Sounds of the Season. Presented by Life Care Centers of America. Todd Fletcher, president of Life Care, Bridget, texted me yesterday, said, hey, come over, I got a gift for you. You know what the gift was for me?
What?
A picture of him. Honest to God. That boy got problems. And he can't be fixed.
degrees right now. 32 in Chattanooga, 37 in Fort Payne, 30 in Scottsboro. No wind at this time, so we don't have to worry about the wind chill, but when you have calm air, that's also when you get the frost. So just mindful of your windshield, the rear window. You might need to let your car warm up a little bit or get that ice scraper out. As far as your walk in the park for today, do bundle up for the morning time walk, maybe heading in early before work, 8 a.m., 30 degrees, but by noon, kind of stepping out during your lunch hour, it'll be 53, and then especially this afternoon, feeling a lot nicer, 60 degrees at 3 p.m. This is going to be a very similar setup of what we had yesterday. Sunny skies all day long, sunset time officially at 5:30 p.m. Here's your 3-day forecast then. Sunny and a lovely day for today, 61 for your high. More clouds for Saturday. We're going to see it become mostly cloudy, but dry during the daytime. That 20% for Saturday is really for your evening shower chance. And then on Sunday, 55 for the high. Scattered showers still expected, but especially for our eastern communities, you're the spots that have the most likely rain chances. So let me show you kind of where this is all coming from. Right now, we have clear, quiet conditions. 2 high pressures off to the east of us really dominating our weather here in the Tennessee Valley. But I want to draw your eye westward. You can see this low pressure right along the edges of Texas into Oklahoma. Rain ahead of it. There's a trough to the north, cold front down to the south. Notice what's happening in the Gulf of Mexico too. There's not a low that is formed yet, but we have all of this cloud cover. These are the 2 areas, 1, 2, that we're going to be watching kind of merging and joining together, bringing us in a lot of the southeast rain and wind on Sunday. So for us here today, good to go. Sunny skies, absolutely beautiful to enjoy your Friday afternoon right into your Friday evening. By Saturday morning, partly sunny, but those clouds are going to pretty quickly increase, so becoming mostly cloudy. Here's the little bit of green that I mentioned for Saturday evening, those isolated shower chances. But notice, there's that one system, the other one down to the south. As they kind of meet together, this low down the Gulf Coast will strengthen, bringing us some rain chances on Sunday. It moves to the northeast. Heaviest rain in the Carolinas, but we're still getting some along that trough line right into your Sunday evening as well. Then by Monday, it pushes further off to the northeast of us. We dry out some on Monday, but behind it, cooler air heads back into our area. It's also going to be breezy. So Sunday night through Monday, wind gusts 25, 30 miles per hour.
A moment, but first, get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to my cousin Charlesy Holland. She is celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Cammie Chase is going to be 15 tomorrow. That is from her mom. Haley Miller is having a birthday tomorrow, a student at Cleveland State. Riley Hall is going to be 19 tomorrow. Jennifer Gross is having a birthday today. Her family says she is an excellent mother and daughter.
That's also how you refer to my wife behind her back. Jennifer's gross. I don't know why you say that.
Never.
It's terrible.
Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock, they are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary on Sunday. Christian Medland is going to be 17 tomorrow. That is from Mom and Dad. Edith Hathcock is celebrating her 92nd birthday today. Happy birthday to her. Ed Jacobs celebrating today. Andy Jenkins over at Lake Forest Middle School is celebrating on Sunday.
I just got a text from Andy, and Andy tells me that the 6th grade Lake Forest Lady Bruins won the championship last night. Back-to-back champions and back-to-back. Hey, Andy, is this right? Undefeated seasons 2 years in a row?
Wow.
I'm waiting for him. I can't hear it. Huh? Anyway,
awesome.
2 years in a row, 6th grade, Lake Forest Lady Bruins, back-to-back and undefeated. They haven't lost a game in 3 years.
Wow.
That's a dynasty is what that is.
Good for them. Well, happy birthday to Andy on Sunday. Ashlyn Akiona is having a birthday tomorrow.
Oh, she's a good girl.
Yes, she is. She works with us here. Dale and Victoria Goforth, they are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary tomorrow. And then Chrissy Seamack is having a birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Well, Lindsay Bell joins us from Bradley Central High School. And Lindsay, first of all, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. It's a fantastic morning.
Well, you've got a great story in just a second. But first of all, I do want to, you didn't make it in this year and your guest host for the Empty Stocking Fund.
I know.
But If you folks enjoyed all the guest hosts that you heard the last 2 weeks prior to this, that's Lindsay's idea. You came to me 3 years ago, and let me tell you, it completely changed in a great way the entire campaign, and you know, you got some of these people who are so competitive
Right.
that it just worked beautifully. So thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. It just kind of hit me that night. I thought, well, he's out.
I had COVID.
Yeah,
I was in just down.
At the time, I didn't know that it was the vid, but
Well, we kept it secret. That's
right, right. It
But
was
now
on
we're all about it.
Yeah, it's, you know, fly your COVID flag. but we didn't know at the time, and I thought it seemed very cloak and dagger, but it seemed like you were going to be out for a while.
I was missing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like he's gone MIA, and so
It's
I
like
was
the Lindbergh baby. Where is he?
And with all the people you know, I just thought, well, and like you said, you know, we're all so competitive.
Oh, I love it.
Throw people in there, and
love it.
you know,
It
make
changed
'em-
everything. All right, so now, though, Lindsay made me aware of something yesterday, and I'm just going to turn over to you because if you want to, let me say this, if you want to feel good this morning,
Yeah.
just listen up. Lindsay, over to you.
Yeah, that's exactly why I called you yesterday to tell you about it, was just because I knew that it would be something that just, it makes you warm and fuzzy inside. So we have a student at Bradley Central. We have several, I mean, so many students at Bradley Central that are incredible, but one in specific, and he comes from a special set of circumstances. And he came in my classroom yesterday after lunch and had 2 brown bags with him, actually 3 brown bags with him, and they were gifts that I believe the Elks Lodge and some other places had kind of, you know, gotten together and given him for Christmas. And he and I just kind of started talking, and I said, well, and I'm so tone deaf sometimes, I'm an idiot. But I was taking roll, and I looked at him and I said, so, you know, what are your plans for Christmas? And he just kind of looked at me, and I said, you know, what are you going to do? And he said, well, sometimes we have a party, but we haven't done that in a while. And I said, well, what do you want for Christmas? And he kind of pointed at the bags, and he said, I've had my Christmas. That's my Christmas. And there was a space heater, and there was, you know, clothes and food and you know, some necessities. And I said, but, you know, what do you want for Christmas? Like, you know, what's Santa going to bring you? And then it occurred to me that was not going to happen, that I was looking at. And so he said, well, I was really interested in a Nintendo Switch, but that's not realistic. And I have to stop for just a second and caveat that I know nothing about gaming, nothing at all.
I know less than you do.
I mean, you're in the negative degrees I have no idea. And so I didn't know what something like that would cost. I didn't know, but I did know that, you know, it just hits you. And I was telling you this yesterday, especially I think moms of boys particularly get, you know, stuck on boy, and you have both, and so, you know, but I just immediately thought, well, I have over 4,000 friends on Facebook. Surely somebody's got one of these used that they're not using anymore, that, you know, I can throw $100 at this and, you know, no problem. Sure. So what's great about it is that I never asked for money. I never asked anybody for any money. I just posted on Facebook and said, hey, I have a student who, you know, these are the circumstances, and I'm looking for a used or a new, you know, whatever you've got, the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite, whatever. An hour later, I had over $1,000 in my Venmo account.
My goodness.
It came in so fast, I couldn't thank everybody quick enough.
My goodness.
And as I was watching it kind of go up, I was like, what do I do now? And so I kind of looked at him and I said, hey, student, if you, can you make a wish list? Like, because we might have gone over the switch. And so I kind of felt bad for having him make a list because, you know, he had no idea that he was going to get it. And so so he kind of sat there and he pinned out this list, and I left school at 3:30 yesterday and went straight to GameStop, and he's getting everything on his list.
My goodness.
In an hour. In an hour. When God moves, he moves so fast and so quick.
Yes.
And I mean, at that point, I was like, okay. So I took the post down because I thought, okay, we've got what we need. But in terms of next steps, you know, there's something here that I think we're going to be examining. You know, if money continues to come in, we're going to put it in account for him for anything he may need in the future. But you know, everybody at Bradley I kept running into people and going, look, and you know, it was 400, 500, 700, and we were all like, I never asked for any money. And so I think that is the spirit of Christmas.
That's it.
I think, you know, and as I was sitting there last night, you know, I took all the presents home and wrapped them all in Mug Smith style, you know. She had me making bows when I was, you know, I started wrapping all those Christmas presents from when I was probably 10 on, and so I can make a bow in my sleep.
Oh, man.
And so
that's good information for the future, Lindsay. That's good to hear.
My hands don't work. So, but anyway, so you know, I took them home, and they were the best presents I've ever wrapped. And I put his list there and just thought, you know, I've had my Christmas now. I don't need anything. I don't want anything else. I've had my Christmas now. And I mean, and to have this kid come in with these bags, and he was resolved that was what he was going to get, you know, and he was grateful.
Yeah, he wasn't asking you for anything.
No.
But let me, you know, as you called me yesterday, he wasn't asking for anything.
No, I was the one that was kind of an idiot about it and just kind of kept asking questions. I was multitasking, and then it occurred to me, okay, wait a minute. And so I just happened off the cuff ask him what he might want, you know, if there was something else coming. And so, I mean, I think he has some indication that he's getting something, but so when I called you of course, said, well, I'm going to pitch in on this. And so I came to get your green, and I'm going to head to Walmart and get a grocery gift card, throw that in there, and God is good, you know.
That's the bottom line here. And we're joined by Lindsay Bell, Bradley Central High School, a tremendous story this morning. One of probably many, and I tell you what's beautiful about this place, about Cleveland and Bradley County, and that is, and you know, you've been such a big part of our Empty Stocking Fund over the last several years since you've been back in Cleveland. And we see this not just over 10 days. Like I told you yesterday, these people are like this all year.
All the time. They're looking for a reason.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
They're looking for it.
You mentioned the Sack Pack program on the phone
yesterday.
But there's so many. I could line people up out the door today with stories like Lindsay just gave. Why? Because you're giving people. That's why. Mm-hmm. And any time that anybody asks me or anybody knows what they're talking about, which I'm not saying I do, as you know I don't, but on this I do, that the Bible says there is a blessing when you give. And so when people say, well, how does Cleveland and Bradley County do so well? Why is Cleveland and Bradley, why did we have two more than $1 billion investments on either side of us in the middle of a recession? Let me tell you something. It's the giving, in my opinion, the giving nature of this community.
Amen.
And it's right here. When she goes on her Facebook and all of a sudden raised over $1,000 without asking for money because there was a need, let me tell you something. That's where we live.
Yeah, and you've said that many times, and kind of the skeptic in me goes, people are great everywhere, or it's not necessarily where. I was wrong. Like I was wrong. I've lived all over the country. I've lived, in a lot of different places, and this place is special. It just is. I've never seen anything like that happen. In an hour, and that's because of where we live.
Tomorrow, as I said earlier, the fruit of will all come to fruition of our Empty Stocking Fund. We're going to have our big giveaway tomorrow at Coy Middle, and we'll have about 1,500 boys and girls that'll participate, and it's going to be a great day. And Lindsay, I really appreciate you coming by. I guarantee you that has encouraged people.
Thank you for your contribution.
Well, you're welcome, but thank you very much for what you've done. And let me tell you something, and Bridget, it's like we always say, we got to have people take initiative. Not just about the Empty Stocking Fund, but there got to be people that heed the call, and when you feel something, you do it.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there, though, because I'm very uncomfortable with this part of it. Because I made a post on Facebook, and everybody wants to say, oh, Lindsay, you're just an angel. Oh, Lindsay. Well, for starters, my husband would love that comment. But,
half the crowd start
Lindsay.
laughing at that. I don't think they agree with it.
Right. but, oh, Lindsay, but I didn't do it. It took me 30 seconds to make a post about a used piece of equipment. This has nothing to do with me. This came through me. It did not go. I didn't go over, around, underneath. Wasn't my idea. Nothing came through me. So no credit comes this way.
We're not getting any, so calm down.
Good.
Dr. Linda Cash says, what a wonderful story and blessing. Thank you to Lindsay for sharing, and may we all continue to be blessed by the generosity of others. Well said, Dr. Cash.
Absolutely.
And thank you. Lindsay, thanks. We're going to go to the news
hey,
here. Merry
thank
Christmas.
you so much. Merry Christmas.
That made our Christmas, as
yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of people have over the last 10 days. All right, 4:30 after the hour. News is next. Stand by.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply.
Attention shoppers this holiday season. Get everything you need to make the holidays merrier.
Everything I need to make the holidays merrier is all right here.
Party trays, gourmet cookies and cakes, store-made candies. These are the visions that dance in my head.
And the picky promise means that all of my holiday guests are treated to the freshest produce.
Nobody does food.
Or the holidays, like Food City.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them a first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
Hi, I'm owner of Don Ledford Automotive Center, and we sell Chevrolet, GMC, and Buicks. From our family to your family, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. And if you're in the market for a new vehicle or used vehicle, please put us on your shopping list. We are open 24/7 at donledford.com. Merry Christmas.
successful campaign, wasn't it?
It was, and it's so exciting because Share Your Christmas is raising money, getting food donations for the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. And I always like to say that I think a key word for that is the word area, because they're not just serving Chattanooga and Hamilton County, but they serve Southeast Tennessee down to Northwest Georgia. So that includes Cleveland and Bradley County. And we had a wonderful turnout in Cleveland this year. I was there at St. Therese Church, a new location. Lots of people came by and donated food, brought cash or check donations as well. And it was so wonderful to see that blessing of community members treating other community members to help out, particularly during the holiday season. But of course, that food, that money is going to go a long way all year round.
Hey, can you turn around and tell Julie Edwards that I said Merry Christmas? Would you please do that, Allison?
I can't. Julie, Steve says Merry Christmas real quick. Hello, Steve Hartline.
Julie Edwards! Julie! Come here! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, Julie Edwards.
We're trying to obviously squeeze this in before Julie's first interview, too.
Julie,
there.
Listen, they want the airtime. They will wait. Julie, why have they kept us apart for so long? Where have you been? And is it true that you banned me from 3+U? Is that true?
No, that is a false statement, and I could sue you for slander? I have never banned you, Steve Hartline. Any man who can talk like this on the radio.
Julie,
has to come my way.
Callie Starnes said I was banned. Now, you take that up with her, okay?
Oh, you're not banned in my book.
Hey, Julie, how you doing? How's everything going?
Like a whirlwind. How about you?
About the same. But you've just got a terrific program, 3+U, 11 o'clock on Local 3. And I said, who's back there waiting who's waiting to talk to you?
That's Dr. Michael Hernandez with Chattanooga Dental Care, and he and I were just talking. He hasn't been here in a while, and he and his wife have a 11-month-old baby boy, making them now a family of 5, and we were talking about that.
Maybe he
Who
needs
cares
to
about your teeth? We're talking kids.
Maybe he wants to walk around and check about his teeth at Local 3. He'd probably have a lot of work to do. I mean,
well, yeah, because we get a lot of sweets brought our way this time of
There
year,
you
so
go.
we've been chowing down.
Julie Edwards.
Yesterday, yeah.
Julie, great to see. I just saw you sitting back there. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So are you going to come see me in January when it's not so crazy?
Yeah, absolutely. You would need to invite me, but and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is radio talk.
I do think she just invited you, Steve.
No,
so
she
the ball's
doesn't.
now in your court.
Yeah. Hey, talk to my agent, which is Alison. All right.
I'll have my people call your people.
Merry Christmas, Julie.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Allison.
We love Allison.
Allison Pryor. That's why I love Julie. We all do. Local 3. Hey, Allison, let's talk about the weekend weather. What's happening?
All right, so today, absolutely beautiful once again. We're talking about sunny skies, high temperatures around 60 degrees. So if you want to start your weekend a little bit early and take advantage of this Friday afternoon, go ahead and do so. As far as your weekend goes, on Saturday, increasing clouds, so becoming mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-50s, about 56, 57, 58. By Saturday evening, we'll have the chance for a couple of isolated showers, and then scattered rain showers are going to be possible for your Sunday, with highs again in the mid-50s. Sunday night into Monday will get windy as well. So today, certainly outdoor plans good to go. Even for your tomorrow, daytime is fine. It's going to be tomorrow night into Sunday that we'll have some rain chances.
Our friend Alison Pryor, Cleveland High School Hall of Famer, Local 3. When can we watch you on Local 3, Alison?
Yep, every Monday through Friday morning from 4:30 to 7 a.m. Hope to see you then.
Allison, have a great weekend. I know we'll talk with you next Friday morning, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Our friend Alison Pryor, wonderful job. So proud of her at Local 3. Let's get a news check right now.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden's National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan in Israel urges leaders there to wind down the large-scale military campaign in Gaza that's killed thousands of civilians.
There will be a transition to another phase of this war, one that is focused in more precise ways on targeting the leadership and on intelligence-driven operations that continues to deal with the ongoing threat that Hamas poses.
He says there's no disagreement that it'll take months for the war to end. In Ohio, boys accused of planning to shoot up and burn down a synagogue.
An unnamed 13-year-old boy is charged with inducing panic and disorderly conduct. The teen is accused of posting a detailed plan to complete a mass shooting at Temple Israel in Canton and then planning to stream the act on the platform Discord.
Fox's Tom Graham, police say the boy admits being part of several anti-Semitic and political groups online. America's listening to Fox News.
Oakland State News, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com, and the Bradley County Board of Education met last night. And a couple of really good stories here. This is a couple of, you know what, this is rare. And not just about Bradley County, obviously. I'm talking about just in news in general. But Rob Cresswell is the founder of an organization called Greg O2. Hey, Andy, am I saying that right? He's friends with Andy Williams. A nonprofit organization dedicated, listen to this, to donating anti-choking devices. And he told the Board of Education last night that he is going to equip, or their organization will equip, they're called Life Vac devices in all Bradley County school cafeterias. Isn't that wonderful? The devices are easy to use. They've saved over 1,000 lives in the United States. And they are going to be donated to all schools in the system. Tremendous. Another good story. Listen to this. If you have a child in the Bradley County school system, they are a grandchild, whatever, they're going to be eating breakfast and lunch absolutely free of charge. That announcement made at the Bradley County Board of Education meeting last night. And actually, I'll tell you, I'm going to give Fruit Loops some credit. He pointed this out to me last night. Hey, Fruit Loops, he tells me I got a microphone. This is a big deal, isn't it? Can't hear you. No. Here's the issue. He tells me that his microphone is working, but it's not. So he's lied to me again. I can't hear you. Oh, so here he comes. I don't know. You tell me. What's the problem? You're the problem.
Over there, I'm sure.
I don't have anything to. No, it's a big story, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's something that kind of went away last year. You know, for a few years after COVID, there was free lunches for everyone, and then when it went away, I think kind of in the community, it was kind of like, oh, this is not, this is kind of scary for some kids, and so it's very nice to see the Board of Education has worked to bring this back to our students.
You sound terrible. What's the matter with you?
I am battling a cold. Luckily, this is my last day working of the year, so
thank God. And maybe forever. Listen, you sound awful. I
appreciate that.
But you're welcome. But also, stay away from me. Hey, yes. And did you hear Bridget is the keynote talent at the Dusty Whitener show on Sunday?
No, I didn't hear this. But
of course, you produce a program. Of course, why would you hear it? Wait a second.
Yes.
At where now?
At Margaritaville. Las Margaritas.
Jimmy, that's funny, Bridget. Thanks. That's is it a Jimmy Buffett tribute band you're leading now?
Yeah, that's it.
See, it would be even funnier if she just acted serious about it, like she was just.
Well, what be? And you're one to talk about comedy yourself, so thank you for your opinions. Now, you were there. You saw at the staff party earlier this week. Bridget did get stuck on the limbo. Had to thanks Jeff Stewart and everybody at even old Sean Fairbanks, who's retired, pitched in.
We all felt bad about how much you were laughing at her.
I know. Well, what's new? Okay, thanks for the help. Bye.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's go to the news. More news now. And, the 10th Judicial District Attorney General Sherry Taylor announced the conclusion of a multi-year drug trafficking investigation involving various law enforcement agencies. Raymond Scott Knox, the head of the organization based in Nyota, pleaded guilty to all charges. including conspiracy to distribute over 300 grams of methamphetamine, possession with intent to sell, 7 counts of distribution, and firearms possession as a felon. He's set to be sentenced on March 8th of next year, facing a potential 30 to 235 years in prison. The successful prosecution, a collaborative effort involving the TBI, 10th Judicial District Drug Task Force, and the McMinn County Sheriff's Office, along, of course, with the District Attorney's Office, Assistant DAs Ashley Irvin and Andrew Kessel led the prosecution. That's the news. There is more on our website, mymix1041.com. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk, brought to you in part by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Y will be open on New Year's Day, January 1st from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Sure, the staff's excited about that.
Well, yes, of course.
Because he is such a slave driver, it's unbelievable.
When you join on January 1st, you're going to pay no joining fee and pay nothing until February. That's at the Cleveland Family YMCA on January 1st. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
I mean, maybe they'll have the bowl games on the TV screens. I mean, that'd be fine. And,
there you go.
You know what? I may go over there and encourage the staff. Should I go and give them a pep talk?
Nope.
You know, try to stay on there with Rodney.
Oh, they're good.
Lord knows he's a demagogue. So I mean, you know, it's he'll have to look that up. It's 20 after 8. Hey, no kidding. If you're a small business owner, listen to this big important announcement from TVFCU. You're running out of time, folks.
TVFCU is giving away $225.
With the holidays upon us, there's a special meaning when it comes to being home. Whether buying or selling a home or renting a home, we want you to be home for the holidays. Be home with Bender Realty.
Merry Christmas!
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, because they were all sleeping on their brand new mermaid mattresses.
I don't think that's how the story goes.
Well, that's how it should go.
Dad, come on.
Right now, come into Mermaid Mattress and get the best sleep of your life. And we'll pay your sales tax this holiday season.
Merry Christmas from Chattanooga's Best of the Best Mattress Store.
Mermaid Mattress, your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
That's what they do on a daily basis at the Small Business Development Center. So that take advantage of that. Ask Brian Fretwell. Ask our friends at Biscuit Envy. Ask Rod's Rock and Rolls in Ocoee, Tennessee, and Ducktown, actually. They won last year. Fretwell won the major part of it, but instead of 3 winners this year, it's 5. So it's extremely possible. All the details, the application is there, tvfcu.com/idea. It's all right there. This half hour is sponsored by Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and the Hayes Hand Center, Paula Parkway in Cleveland. And here is a great... Why is Rodney Murray listening at 8:21 or watching or whatever?
Good morning, Rodney.
Hey, Rodney. Now, look, since you're in tune somehow, the boxing deal is tomorrow night at the Cleveland YMCA.
That's right, with our friends at YCAP.
YCAP and the big tournament, 6 o'clock tomorrow night at the Y. They'll have concessions in the main gymnasium, and we're excited about it. It's going to be on mixedtv.tv. It's our first sport we've ever covered live on Mixed TV other than football or basketball. So we're doing boxing tomorrow night at the Y.
Whether you're looking for a subtle change to your faith.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty, the people who want the house you're in this holiday season to be your home.
The good thing about being a realtor is you get to help people sometimes buy their very first home. We have ornaments made up that says "Be Home with Bender Realty," and it's very important to us that we sell homes and not necessarily houses.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great holiday season with 2.9% financing. Let's give discounts up to $10,000, plus let's give trade assistance cash too. Let us show you how at Cleveland Ford.
I'm Matthew Coleman. And I'm Robert Thompson of the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Christmas is a special season, particularly in our community.
So as this holiday season unfolds, the Logan Thompson family wishes you peace, love, and a very
Merry Christmas.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at crockcity.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. First of all, is there anything he says we can trust, number one?
Oh, yes, of course.
At Simmons Bank, you're getting nervous. Go ahead. Hey, he called us. What did he say?
Yeah, so there are 4 neighborhoods right beside each other on Freewell Road, and they are going to be displaying luminaries in their neighborhoods tomorrow night. So that includes Summerfield, Princeton Hills, Autumn Ridge, and Ridgewood subdivisions. So if you'd like to drive through and see those beautiful luminaries, that's going to be happening tomorrow night right there off of Freewell Road.
You know what they all have in common?
What?
They are Gem Sharp Developments. Sharp Developments, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love Jim Sharp. And Jim, of course, developed all of those. And I think Sue Sharp this time of year has got to be, they're so proud of their son, Mike, Judge Mike Sharp. And oh, my goodness, I think of Sharp Developments. He took me out there when he was developing those neighborhoods, and we formed radio commercials at that time with the late, great Kim Curran also. So repeat so Saturday night, I actually saw something about that in the banner, and a beautiful picture. Ridgewood, where is it? Ridgewood, Autumn Ridge?
Autumn Ridge, Princeton Hills, and Summerfield.
Oh, my goodness. So they're all going to be lit up with luminaries. They do say, of course, Ken would not add this because it's about safety, but whatever. Anyway, no kidding. Please watch your speed when you're driving through their neighborhoods. We don't need any problems. So the homeowners are saying, they love it. Ridgewood, has that big July 4th parade every year, and oh my goodness, those are some wonderful neighborhoods out off Freewell. So, but yeah, do be respectful as you drive through there. But I think we're going there tomorrow night and looking around. It's a great opportunity. Thanks, guys, for doing that. Those great neighborhoods, the Sharp Developments. Hey, we got a big prize for you today, folks. It's our Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, 14 Days of Christmas. These have been, let me tell you something. These have been the most, we got the most response of the last 5 days, day number 6 of 14. Elders Ace Hardware is giving away a $100 gift card. Now, Bobby Ludwig an hour ago threatened to stay on the line so no one else could win. And that's basically his personality there, Edward Jones. But anyway, no kidding. Elders Ace Hardware, $100 gift card. If you want to win this, we're going to announce the winner at 5 o'clock. You can call or text 423-614-6499. Call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line or text our Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren at EXP Real Estate, he will sell your house fast for cash, even if you don't want him to. 423-614-6499. And Bridget, I know you and your family go there usually at lunchtime for free popcorn.
Well, yeah.
It's a wonderful idea. At Elders Ace Hardware. Good morning, John Rudder. We love you, boy. We love you now. Don't forget us. At Elders Ace Hardware, and soon to be in the location of Cook's Food Store, which closed on Monday. All right, we're going to check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center right now.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 60 and a low of 29 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies during the day and a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 59. We'll have rain moving in late tomorrow evening with a low of 44. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers and a high of 55. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 27 degrees.
All right, weather sponsored by our friends at Bradley Concrete. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. And I do want to again thank Life Care President Todd Fletcher. He texted me yesterday and he said, hey, I got a gift for you. Come on by. I want you to come in person. I said, okay. Do you know what the gift was from this absolutely man filled with insanity? Do you know what he gave me?
Tell us about it.
He gave me a framed, wrapped picture of Mayor Brooks, Mike Griffin, and himself.
Wow.
That was my gift.
How nice.
In the Bobby Taylor Christmas coats with Griffin and Mayor Brooks, and then you had Fletcher in the middle in a navy blue suit from the Chamber Coffee Tuesday, which sadly I couldn't attend because, those three criminals were there. So, I'm not going to be caught dead with them or whatever. But that was my gift. A picture of and you know what? They wanted to be on our Wall of Fame in the conference room.
Yes, of course.
Our Eller and Owens green room.
It needs to be added there on the wall, yes.
Well, I told them we were starting a new Wall of Fame. This one is extra special. It'd be the only one there. It's on the back of the station, facing the Greenway, out there by the trash cans. They need some company.
No.
I'm Dwayne Williams, and you're listening to Mix 104.1.
Good morning and a very happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Local 3 News today. As we take a peek outside, it's another cold morning, especially for locations that are to the east of Chattanooga. So if you pick out Dayton down to Dalton and eastward, that's where we're seeing those 20s. Dayton, Cleveland, Blue Ridge, and Dalton all coming in at 27 degrees right now. 32 in Chattanooga, 37 in Fort Payne, 30 in Scottsboro. No wind at this time, so we don't have to worry about the wind chill, but when you have calm air, that's also when you get the frost. So just mindful of your windshield, the rear window. You might need to let your car warm up a little bit or get that ice scraper out. As far as your walk in the park for today, do bundle up for the morning time walk, maybe heading in early before work, 8 a.m., 30 degrees. But by noon, kind of stepping out during your lunch hour, it'll be 53. And then especially this afternoon, feeling a lot nicer, 60 degrees at 3 p.m. This is going to be a very similar setup of what we had yesterday. Sunny skies all day long, sunset time officially at 5:30 p.m. Here's your 3-day forecast then. Sunny and a lovely day for today, 61 for your high. More clouds for Saturday. We're going to see it become mostly cloudy, but dry during the daytime. That 20% for Saturday is really for your evening shower chance. And then on Sunday, 55 for the high. Scattered showers still expected, but especially for our eastern communities. You're the spots that have the most likely rain chances. So let me show you kind of where this is all coming from. Right now, we have clear, quiet conditions. 2 high pressures off to the east of us really dominating our weather here in the Tennessee Valley. But I want to draw your eye westward. You can see this low pressure right along the edges of Texas into Oklahoma. Rain ahead of it. There's a trough to the north, cold front down to the south. Notice what's happening in the Gulf of Mexico too. There's not a low that is formed yet, but we have all of this cloud cover. These are the 2 areas, 1, 2, that we're going to be watching kind of merging and joining together, bringing us in a lot of the southeast rain and wind on Sunday. So for us here today, good to go. Sunny skies, absolutely beautiful to enjoy your Friday afternoon right into your Friday evening. By Saturday morning, partly sunny, but those clouds are going to pretty quickly increase, so becoming mostly cloudy. Here's the little bit of green that I mentioned for Saturday evening, those isolated shower chances. But notice, there's that one system, the other one down to the south. As they kind of meet together, this low down the Gulf Coast will strengthen, bringing us some rain chances on Sunday. It moves to the northeast. Heaviest rain in the Carolinas, but we're still getting some along that trough line right into your Sunday evening as well. Then by Monday, it pushes further off to the northeast of us. We dry out some on Monday, but behind it, cooler air heads back into our area. It's also going to be breezy. So Sunday night through Monday, wind gusts 25, 30 miles per hour will be possible. Now, as far as the total rainfall goes, really kind of anywhere from a trace all the way to an inch of rain. And you can see kind of this trend from west to east across our area. I'm going to go even bigger picture here for the southeast. The star marks the spot for Chattanooga. And as you go from the blues to the purples to the reds, these colors are the heaviest rain. So with that event, that low pressure, really coastline areas are going to get some heavy dumping on them with that soaking rain conditions, even strong wind as well, pushing through for the weekend. For us, we're just kind of on the edge as those systems come together. So for today, 61, sunny. It's going to be a great day. That mild air in the afternoon. For tonight, 35, clear in the evening, but some clouds start to increase late at night. And then tomorrow, 56, mostly cloudy, and that evening spotty shower chance. Winds from the southeast tomorrow at 10 miles per hour. Sunday, we have the rain showers, again, especially for areas east of Chattanooga. And then Monday, about a 10% chance for that just residual activity, but also decreasing clouds. Chilly Tuesday and Wednesday morning of next week, 28. In fact, your high on Tuesday.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
We just got word there's a serious traffic crash on Frontage Road, so we're working to determine what is happening there. So we are doing that at the present time. At 23 before 9 a.m., this portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by the Town Squire. Larry would love to see you get in the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, as we've got, about 9 shopping days left now. And Larry and the Town Squire there to meet all the needs for that man on your list as the Town Squire. Larry's got a great thing. You know, they offer free gift wrapping at the Town Squire. And we were there. Of course, you can watch the videos that we did with Larry, mixtv.tv. But he's got the biggest selection that he's had in 46 years for Christmas. And all of your favorite brands.
The Town Squire is ready to help you with your Christmas list. The time is now. The selection of merchandise has never been better. Things like Southern Point, Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
We wish you a mermaid Christmas.
And a restful new year.
Give the gift of a better night's sleep this holiday season from Mermaid Mattress.
We'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid product.
Or get Tempur-Pedic starting at only $19 a month with 5 years no interest.
From all of us here at Chattanooga's Best of the Best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress,
we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty, the people who want the house you're in this holiday season to be your home.
The good thing about being a realtor is you get to help people sometimes buy their very first home. We have ornaments made up that says "Be Home with Bender Realty," and it's very important to us that we sell homes and not necessarily houses.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
And Bridget, a lot of people praying for Joel. Obviously, I think he just recorded that commercial a couple of weeks ago, and we apologize. That was from Wednesday. We apologize for that error. But anyway, Bridget, he had a medical event, and by the way, what we're saying here has all been made public, so we would never betray any confidence like this. But just bring us up to date, Bridget. I've had a lot of people asking me since we brought this on the air yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. So at the Cleveland Angel Tree distribution event on Wednesday, he had a cardiac event, was sent to a hospital, then flown actually to Chattanooga for emergency surgery. So he came through the surgery. He is still in ICU at this point. This is according to reports from his wife. And they are starting to, kind of lower his medication, trying to wake him up a bit. And he is responding to commands from nurses and doctors there. So
tremendous.
Yeah, positive news at this point.
That is just tremendous. All right. Tell you what, let's go right now. Check our Simmons Bank celebration list, 19 before 9.
All right, happy birthday to my cousin tomorrow. Charles C. Holland is celebrating tomorrow. Also, Cammie Chase is going to be 15 tomorrow. That is from her mom. Haley Miller is having a birthday tomorrow, a student at Cleveland State. Riley Hall is going to be 19 tomorrow. Jennifer Gross is celebrating today. Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock, they are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary anniversary on Sunday. Christian Medlin is going to be 17 tomorrow. That is from Mom and Dad. Edith Hathcock is celebrating her 92nd birthday today. Ed Jacobs is having a birthday today. Andy Jenkins is also having a birthday on Sunday. Dean of Students and Athletic Director at Lake Forest Middle School. Ashlyn Akiona is having a birthday tomorrow. Dale and Victoria Goforth, they are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary tomorrow. Chrissy Seamack is celebrating a birthday today. Holly Melton is going to be 29 tomorrow, and that is from her family in D.C. and here in Tennessee. Also, Tricia Frazier celebrating a birthday today, a first grade teacher at Michigan Avenue. Christine Reynolds is going to be 64 tomorrow, works in quality control over at Duracell and has been there for 45 years. And then Brian Nolan is going to be 57 on Sunday. His sister sent that in to us. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List at Simmons Bank. They have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, it is Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, and Bridget, we do know, check our Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. We do know there's been a serious crash on Frontage Road. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It is a crash with injuries, and it's in the 5,000 block of Frontage Road. So that is going to be just past the Target Shopping Center there on Frontage Road. So, again, that is on Frontage Road in the 5,000 block, a crash with injuries there. So be aware of that as you drive. And then I just received a text about this as well. It's just past the city limits there on Frontage Road. So we appreciate that update.
All right, thank you very much. If you're in that area and you're going to be traveling in that area, please keep that in mind. And we are anticipating that to be a problem traffic-wise for quite some time, is what we are understanding. At 8:44, get a check of our CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. The Sports Report sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Need cash for the holidays? Christmas, 9 shopping days left. That is at Solutions Finance. Ricky Hentz and his team. Greg Redmond, the local manager at Solutions Finance in the Cooks Plaza on Key Street in Cleveland. Well, it was a historic NFL Thursday night football last night as the Las Vegas Raiders scored the most points in franchise history. That includes their time in Los Angeles and Oakland. They scored 63 points after being shut out last Sunday, and they beat the Chargers 63-21. We can all anticipate Brandon Staley, who was already on the hot seat. He may get fired today. Chargers coach. You know what? I looked him up this morning. He was a graduate assistant coach at UT. He's from Dayton, Ohio. And his team gave up 63. It's the most points the Raiders have ever scored, the most points that the Chargers have ever given up. All right, the UTC Mocs, the men's team, they've won 8 in a row, beat Lipscomb last night, 82-72. Walker Valley Wrestling over Silverdale, 57-3. Hey, the 6th grade Lake Forest Lady Bruins finished the second consecutive perfect season, and they won the championship last night. Big congratulations to them. We had Walker Valley Wrestling over Silverdale, 57-3. Tonight, high school basketball, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group on Mix 1041. Bradley at Walker Valley. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. I said supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And also tonight, we have the Lee University Flames and Lady Flames doubleheader at Auburn University at Montgomery. That's tonight, 6:30 with the women. Men to follow. TOG 1013, The Buzz, and the Mix app, presented by CHI Memorial. And the Titans at the Texans in Houston Sunday, 1 o'clock kickoff here on Mix 1041. And we'll have that driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. We have a special interview coming up, 8:46. Big announcement. from Honey Baked Ham and their company and their restaurant. Big announcement to come. Stand by, Mix 1041. Solutions Finance of Tennessee.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Season's greetings from TDFCU, your community credit union. As you're out gifting and spreading holiday cheer with all of those you hold so dear. In this joyous season, lots of festive fuss. Know that we wish you love and financial peace from TDFCU, a place for all of us. Merry Christmas!
Hey, Mom. Surprise.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why Whitener come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbymetalroof.com.
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great holiday season with big discounts, attractive financing, and trade-in assistance cash to help our customers get the most for their trade. So that's what we're doing. All this month, we have 2.9% financing for 60 months available. We have discounts up to $10,000. We have up to $2,000 in bonus cash available. Plus, buy now and get no payments till February of next year. Let us show you how at Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back, everyone. Mix 1041. We're also on mixtv.tv, and we're joined by our friends from Honey Baked Ham. Our longtime friend, Patricia Sluter, joins us. Trish, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Great to see you. And a new friend of ours who we have met off camera is Ken Taylor. Ken, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great to see you. Thanks for coming. All right, now you've talked a little bit about this in the last little while, but tell us what's going on here.
Well, so we made the decision, Marty and Craig and I made the decision that we wanted to sell the store. So Kenneth and his partners wanted to buy it. So we actually closed the deal on November 1st, but we agreed to stay on until December 27th to help them through the holidays, to train and coach and say goodbye to our customers. That's the hard part. And actually, to be honest, I've struggled a little bit with that because we have worked very hard to nurture and grow the relationships with our customers. And they, as I have said many times here, the customers in Cleveland have been so good to support us. They've been wonderful. And over the years, more than doubling our revenue in the 11 years we've been open. We actually opened on December 19th, 2012. So we're coming up on that 11-year anniversary, and the customers have been wonderful. We've made lots and lots of friends through Honey Baked Ham.
You certainly have, and so I want to go over to you, Ken, and just your initial thoughts on all this, and why you and your partners, what really stood out about the Honey Baked store here in Cleveland?
Well, I guess for years I had kind of been looking into different investment opportunities. And doing due diligence on different franchises over a couple of years, and there was a small selection that stood out, and Honey Baked Ham was one of those that did stand out. And me and my mom had been going since '95 to Honey Baked Ham, so it's kind of, I guess it kind of was it was good that I guess it was a brand familiarity aspect that kind of helped us make the final decision on it. So as we were looking to get into Honey Baked Ham franchising, I had already talked to the Sluters about in doing my due diligence. So this opportunity came available, and we just kind of thought it fit for all sides. So especially with them staying on to help us.
Yeah, and let's talk about that, Trish, because I know you were telling me off the air that this has just been an extremely busy holiday season for Honey Baked Ham.
Oh yeah, we far exceeded projections for Thanksgiving. Something has been, well, things totally changed after the pandemic. People were more intentional about getting together, and so we saw a sharp uptick in sales after COVID, after 2020, and each year it has continued to grow. And then Thanksgiving was just, it was crazy. We were up significantly, yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Ken, what are your thoughts coming into this, to purchasing, you already purchased Honey Baked Ham, but what are your thoughts going forward about some things maybe you want to see happen at Honey Baked Ham here in Cleveland?
Oh, we want to continue to grow, and we also kind of want to follow up what the Sluters did as far as getting involved in the community. We want to get familiar with the customer base as well, and just, continue to establish relationships.
Yeah, and that's been the key. I guarantee you. All of these years, we're joined by Patricia Sluter, and of course they have sold Honey Baked Ham, as you may have heard by now, to Ken Taylor and his partners. Where are you from, Ken? Originally, tell us about yourself.
I guess I was born in Albany, Georgia. Lived there for most of my childhood. I spent some time in Southern California as well. So grew up mostly there and went to school at Florida State, and then I just kind of moved around a lot in the aerospace and defense industry, from California, Seattle, Utah, Alabama, and Florida, and now back in Georgia. So
Florida State, obviously,
Oh, no. Here we go.
Everybody is talking about Florida State right now. And I will say, before we continue with that, you know, the athletic director at Florida State is Mike Alford. He is from Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Graduated from Bradley Central High School. So, and his dad was a legendary football coach here, Louis Alford at Bradley. So, okay. What do you think, Ken? I think I know what you think.
Yeah, I guess it's probably pretty obvious, but you know, I think it's kind of, I think it's a bad. I understand the business aspect of it, and business kind of runs everything, and money runs a lot of things as well. But from a practical standpoint, and just from a standpoint of who's deserving, I think we kind of got the short end of the stick, going undefeated and kind of punishing us for an injury is not really, to me, a justification in what they set to kind of evaluate a team season on. So
it was an injustice, an incredible injustice to Florida State. And now we've got congressional committees looking into it. It's getting a little crazy out there. Back to the story, though. I tell you, anything you want to leave us with here?
I do want to add that, so there are 5 gentlemen that partnered to purchase the store. 3 of them are located in Florida. And, of course, Ken's going to remain in Canton, Georgia with his day job, so because it's pretty important.
Yes.
But Montana Arterson, he's from Clarksville, Tennessee, and he's actually going to be the general manager. So he'll be the new Craig, if people are familiar with Craig.
Yes.
Montana's great. He comes from a very strong customer service background. I've already watched his interaction with customers as we've been training. He is going to be awesome. It's going to be so important that the community recognize that these guys are great. They have the same value system that we have had and that we continue to have. And they, one of the first customers to learn that we had sold, her very first question was, are they Christians? And yes, they are. We are like-minded, have the same value system, and that was key for us to let this baby go, because it has been our baby for 11 years, and so it's so important to us that we place it in good hands.
And I know that you and Marty would not have done this transaction with just anyone.
That is exactly right. Yeah.
You've told me that. I mean, this is obviously a wonderful group of people.
They are.
And so, Ken, anything you want to add here before we go? I know it's a busy time of the year for you at Honey Baked Ham right now.
We're just kind of glad that it all worked out, and we're glad it was with the Sluters. And, it would have been hard to imagine being able to do this holiday season and just kind of get ramped up without their help and support. So we're thankful for that. But we're just kind of looking forward to building our presence here and kind of getting to know everybody. And
and exactly. One thing we've talked about before is that, people think of Honey Baked Ham at the holiday seasons and even Easter, that sort of thing. But you guys are there every day with a tremendous lunch and dinner option. Plus, you cater. I mean, you've got a lot of opportunities for people. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are still we hear every few days or a few weeks when talking to customers, I didn't know you did lunch, or I didn't know you did sandwiches. And we do them, and they're pretty good too. So
Tremendous. Well, listen, Patricia Sluter, Ken Taylor, Honey Baked Ham is in great hands, and the tradition will continue.
Yes, thank you. It is going to be super important that the community continue to support them, because yes, I want to emphasize they're going to be just like us.
Ken, I'll give you the final word here.
Thanks for having us on, and looking forward to being up here more often. So
that's great. All right, our friends from Honey Baked Ham and new owner Ken Taylor, along with his group, and Montana, who I've gotten to know over the last few weeks. Great guy, and look forward to getting to see him again very soon. All right, when we come back, there's much more to come here on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.